So, in what ways do you think your fate has shaped how you navigate the industry?
Mm. Well, to begin, um, every time I get a role, I think to myself, is this something God would want me to do? Like, is this
Hmm.
something I want to be seen for? You
Mm.
know, because there's certain roles like you look at that you like if your parents were to watch you, or like if like your pastor at church were to watch you, or like even you were to watch yourself, you
Mm.
probably wouldn't feel good about you being seen in
Mm.
that light. And
Mhm.
so there's certain roles that I probably am not taking on, and I told my manager that, I've told the agent that I've been with that
Mhm.
there's certain roles that I just want to avoid, just
Mm.
because I'm not going to be comfortable in it.
Mm.
And so people are going to tell that I'm not comfortable in it. And so
Mm.
I want to give it to someone who's a little bit more comfortable than I am. And so faith is so, so big to me. Before every performance, after every performance, before every audition, after every audition, I pray. I
For
pray. I really
mm.
do. I pray. Today, I got the audition in the morning, and I was like, "Thank God," because it's so hard
Mm.
to even get an audition.
Mm.
So it's like I think it's God looking out for me. I
Mm.
am so deeply, deeply, deeply humbled and grateful for the opportunities that He's given me. Because
Mm.
to come from a small school in theater,
Mhm.
and within your first year to do your first professional job,
Mm.
get a manager, all of these different things working in your favor.
Mhm.
It's nothing other than God. Like I shouldn't be where I am right now, if it
Mm.
wasn't for God. Because there's people that graduated the same year as me who are still struggling, just to find their footing. And
Mm.
it's not to knock them or anything like that. It's just to say like the only person in my camp who I know is working for me a hundred
Mm.
percent is God, you
Mm.
know. And so I want to do right by him, and all the roles that I take on, hopefully I'm, you know, taking what he taught me and seeing what I see in the Bible, and someone can look at me and be like, I want to be like him.
Mm.
I think that's the number one thing is I want to be a role model for people.
Mm.
And if I'm not doing that, then I mean, why am I really doing it? You know?
Mm.
Yeah.
That sounds really profound and very
Hmm.
beautiful. It sounds like your values is really important for you and making sure that you're being intentional of like, yes, I'm passionate about this,
Hmm.
profession. At the same time, it can get blurry, in
Yeah,
terms
very
of show
quickly.
business in
Yeah. And
general.
a lot of people lose themselves in it,
Mhm.
because they're aiming to be famous.
Mm.
My goal is not fame.
Mm.
I'm not trying to be famous. I just want to make a living. I want to be one of the 1% who can earn 50,000,
Mm.
and start a family and whatnot. So my goal is not fame. If you want to be famous, there's so many opportunities that you can take, but it
Mm.
probably wouldn't you with your faith. You know,
Mm.
if I wasn't a man of God, or if I didn't believe in God, I would have probably been famous right now.
Mm.
You never know. Because some of the roles that I've gotten auditions for and I've said no to is
Mm.
like it's a lot of them, and
Mm.
so yeah, sometimes I find myself like, damn, should I have? But then
Mm.
you have to ground yourself and realize everything happens for a reason, and God is just finding out what's right for you. You know,
Mm. Mm. It's really beautiful.
yeah,
That's very profound. Um, that's very, very
yeah.
profound.
Thank you. Feel like Socrates.
When it comes to faith, has there
Uh-huh.
been times maybe where it wavered in the context of your career as an actor so
Yeah,
far?
every day.
Mm.
Every day you find yourself. There's days where I cry, you
Mm.
know, cry at home when when I don't book something that I was close to booking. It's like,
Mm.
why am I doing all this, God? Like, please, like I need you to like, step in and, do this for me. And I just keep asking and asking and asking, and not realizing that
Mhm.
it's shaping me to become the artist that, I want to be in the future.
Mhm.
All of it is shaping me, all the no's, all the redirections. It's God shaping me to be a man of, grit, a man
Mm.
of persistence, a man of integrity, which
Mm.
are all things that you need in Hollywood,
Mm.
because it's a very, very
Slippery slope.
slippery slope. It's
Mhm.
a interesting place.
Mhm.
And so some actors who I look at, who have, maintained their, sort of integrity. Denzel is someone who, advocates for God
Mm.
every like time and time again.
He's come up a
Yeah.
couple times. It seems like he's one of the
Yeah.
people that you look up to, like, in
Yeah.
the acting
Yeah, he is
industry.
because he's such a good man.
Mm.
He's one of those men that you can just look at and know
Mm.
he's a great guy. He's a someone you can look at, and not just for his career and the things that he's built, but the words he speaks and how eloquently he
Mm.
speaks and how he
Mm.
impacts the people around him. He
Mm.
has a career that I really, really adore. Michael
Mm.
B. Jordan is another one.
Mm.
Aaron Pierre is another one that's up and coming that I really, really adore.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. That's very, very
Of
beautiful.
course, yes.
Also